Hey guys, thanks for clicking on the video. I just wanted to give a huge shout out before the intro starts to anyone who has supported me and then liked the video, watched any of my videos, or has liked, commented, subscribed. Since my Duo Next video, I actually hit 3K views recently, so I just wanted to give a huge thank you to everyone. And speaking of supporting, I also wanted to give a shout out to today's sponsor, OS Immortals Clan. It's the clan that I'm in, and they don't know this yet, but I'm going to ask for each of them for 5 mil, that way so they can be the sponsor of this video. So if you're in the clan and you're watching, you owe me 5 mil. Anyway, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump right into the intro and then into the guide, so enjoy. Hey guys, what is up? It's Zeros35, and today we're going to be doing a average Pvmer guide for the Whisperer, the new Desert Treasure 2 boss. So we're going to be doing this one a little differently because this boss has a lot of small mechanics and it's very mechanic based. So as long as you get the mechanics down, you don't really take any damage and it's pretty easy to do. So I'm going to do this in the media player here where I can pause and stop it. So to start off for our inventory, we're going to have the Accursed Scepter, which is right there. And that is going to be our spec weapon, a Venator bow or darts if you don't have the Venator bow, super restores, and anglerfish. And then I'm going to stop it real quick. The blackstone fragment, which is right here in our inventory next to the stamina pot. You get that from the quest, so you're going to need that. And then the stamina pot, a brew, a one-click teleport, a saturated heart or imbued heart if you have it, the rune pouch, and then the ring of shadows if you have the teleport. If not, you could probably just bring another anglerfish. You could bring more brews as you're starting to learn. It's a lot easier when you bring more brews just for combo eats. But as you go on, you really just need prayer. I just bring anglerfish just in case I mess up. As for the gear, we're going to go with max mage or whatever highest mage bonus you can get. I have the Magus ring, which is the new ring from the Desert Treasure 2 boss, but if you don't have that, go ahead with a Seer's ring imbued or even a brimstone ring. And then for arrows, I just bring iron arrows for the Venator bow. If you don't have those, you could probably just do it with a blessing. We have freeze runes in our rune pouch, and then if you do not have the ring teleport, you're going to need ancient magics, and you're going to need the Lasar teleport. So that's this one right here. It requires 2 laws, 4 waters. Basically what I would do is just take the souls out of the rune pouch, because then you won't have blood burst, but just put in laws, and then you can teleport and have your ice burst at the same time. When you teleport there, there's a nice little shortcut. It should be highlighted in green if you have rune light. You just run down there, and then you'll go to the boss. But if you do have the ring teleport, you're going to go to option number 4, which is Lasar Undercity. And then you're going to go to the teleporting mechanisms that you should have unlocked during the quest. There's one right here. You're going to click on it. And we're going to go to option number 2, which is the cathedral. Then we're going to go ahead and run down here into the boss arena. Alright, so the arena is just a big circle, basically. And to start off, I have this tile marked right here, and I have Augury as my quick prayer. So I'm going to go ahead and put the Accursed Scepter on and put the spec on. And when you're ready, you click Disturb on the boss. As soon as the animation is done, go ahead and click on the heart, turn your quick prayer on, and spec. As long as you hit, your mage defense should be lowered. Switch to your shadow or whatever your main mage weapon is. And during this phase, she's going to attack with 3 of the same hit style. And as you can see, when she attacks with her third one, as it's hitting, 4 tentacles are going to spawn. To avoid these tentacles, all you have to do is walk 1 tile, either north, south, east, or west. And that's a ranged attack, so 3 ranged. I was sitting up in my chair right there and messed up. It's fine. So now we're coming to the first special attack. The Whisperer has 3 special attacks. This first one she's going to do is the Leech Orb special attack. Not every kill is the same. She can either do the Leech Orb special attack or she can do the Pillar special attack first. She will never do the special attack with the souls where we need the Venator bow. So for this kill, she did the Leech attack first. You can take your prayer off because she doesn't attack at all. And then you're going to use your Blackstone Fragment and you're going to go into the Shadow Realm. You're going to see these green orbs here. And those are the ones you need to step on. If they're not highlighted green like that, do not, let's go back just a couple seconds here. So when you teleport to the Shadow Realm, you see the light green orbs. Step on those in a diagonal pattern. Do not step on the ones that are not light green, you will take damage. However, it does not affect you getting a perfect kill for loot. If you get a perfect kill, your loot is increased by 50% from this boss. So, go ahead and memorize this. There's only 4 patterns, so once you've done this boss enough, you can use the Blackstone and instantly teleport out once you see the pattern. The sanity counter or level is up in the top left corner. You want to keep that as high as possible because if you go to 0 sanity, you end up taking rapid 20s and you have to teleport out, otherwise you'll die pretty quickly. So doing stuff like getting hit by the tentacles or staying in the Shadow Realm lowers your sanity. So now that I've seen what the pattern is, I'm going to click out of it, that way so I'm not losing sanity and prayer being in here. And then I'm going to do the pattern. If you're comfortable enough, you can weave in attacks, but while she's in the Shadow Realm, she seems to have higher mage defense, so they don't do as much damage as a normal attack. Once you are done with those attacks, she's going to freeze you. So you're going to want to get as far away and just throw an Ice Burst on her. As soon as you cast the Ice Burst, you are unfrozen. So now here we're in the second phase after the first special attack, and she does 2 range and 1 mage, or vice versa. Once you do enough damage, she's going to go to this phase. For this phase, I like to go ahead and run to my start tile, and then use the Blackstone Fragment to see the health of all the pillars. You're going to see that there's very low health, medium health, and full health pillars. You want to start off at either 2 medium health pillars or one of the lowest ones, as each attack is going to do 20 damage. So you're going to work your way up on that final attack being the highest health pillar. However, if you run all the way behind the highest health pillar to start, the game will actually do maximum damage to that, and you will have no pillars and get hit by a 45. So I've memorized where they are. I'm going to stand behind them. And each time she does an attack, I'm going to step out, attack her once, and then step behind her. She does that 3 times, and then when she's done, I'm going to run back to my start tile and get ready to freeze her. As you get more comfortable, you can figure out how many shadow attacks you can get in before you have to freeze her. If you do not freeze her, she will come up and melee you for double 30, so go ahead and put on protect from melee if that happens. We're now in phase 3 after our second special attack. She's still doing 2 of one style and then a 3rd of another, but tentacles can spawn in a diagonal pattern this time. So I'll pause right here. As you can see, a 4th tentacle did not spawn because she is standing there. But in order to avoid these, we just have to step 1 tile diagonal rather than our north, south, east, and west. I failed to realize this, and I'll get hit by a 20 and lose 20 sanity. So up until our special attack, we don't have to worry about diagonal. So here is the start of the souls. When she throws these souls out, you're going to want to go ahead and put on your Venator bow or your darts and try to click on the Blackstone Fragment as soon as it pops up. If you're tick perfect with the bow, you'll be able to hit every single one of these before the end of the special attack. Once the special attack's over, go ahead and click on your Blackstone Fragment, or the game will take you out itself, and then go get some distance and start attacking her. In this phase here, when she's at her health, if you have the health bar on a specific amount, so I believe she's at 112, if you get her below 100 health, she will actually stop going towards you, and you will not have to freeze her. Right there, I didn't get enough damage, so I froze her just to be safe. Since we're in the final phase, she is now going to alternate her attacks, so range, mage, range. Once you've gotten her to 0 health, she's going to drag you into the Shadow Realm and start with range. She's going to do 2 range, 2 mage, 2 range, and that's going to continue until she's dead. What you're going to do is you're just going to put on your range, you're going to attack her, switch to mage, and just keep running around in circles. Basically never stop moving. As long as you do this correctly, and I like to try to do it diagonally, unless you get really unlucky with a tentacle spawn, you usually won't get hit. While in the Shadow Realm, your prayer does get drained a lot faster. You'll take like 3s from your prayer. So that's always something to keep in mind if this phase goes on for a long time. And then there you go, you've killed her and you'll get your loot. And I got bronze longswords, which is literally the worst loot you could probably get from this boss. This boss has not been kind to me. I've had nothing but ingots and quartz, and I had a mask at 12 KC, but like I'm at like 400 something KC now, and I still have nothing. So I'm going to show you a second kill where I don't hesitate with my actions, just to show you how quickly you can get through some of the special attacks once you've learned it. So we have nice and simple, no special attacks right now. So we're just doing 3 of the same attack and stepping 1 to the left or right. She's starting with the pillar attack this time, so I'm just going to go to the fragment, look at the health, click out, and then go find where I need to go. Keep my prayer up as we go along. Now we're getting ready for the freeze. I can get 1 more shadow attack in, then I'm going to freeze her. So because she started with the pillar, she is not going to go from pillar into orbs anymore. She's going to go from pillar into the bow. So we know when we do enough damage, bow, take perfect. And I'll go ahead and put up what each color of ghost does again. And then we get ready for the freeze. We're on our second special attack, so now she's going to do 2 and 1 of her styles, but we still do not have to walk diagonally. Actually, no, that was the second special attack, so there's a chance for us to have to walk diagonally. Good heart went off, so I'm going to go that. And then orbs, and I'm going to show you how to run this orb specifically. You can just do long diagonals, and then cut over one, another long diagonal. And I know it looked at really fast, but like I said, there's only 4 of them, so once you've figured it out, you really only need like a couple seconds. And now here, I think I can get her below 100 before she gets to me, so I actually don't need to freeze her at all, because she will stop trying to melee me. And killed her even before she get an attack in. Now we're just in our Shadow Realm running phase. And there we go. She's dead, and that was a perfect kill. A perfect kill is only messed up if you get hit by her auto attacks and you don't pray correctly. Anything else, I think getting hit by the scream attack technically, and failing the ghost attack. But getting hit by the tentacles actually does not mess it up, so just because you get hit by 1 doesn't mean the perfect kill's ruined. If it's not a perfect kill, you get 7 dragon plate skirts. Still good loot, but we always like to take 10, right? So other than that, I will put chapters in this so you guys can go back and look at things. I know some of the stuff is really fast. I'll make sure to put the ghost up, that way so you can see what each color ghost does, because if you're using darts, you probably won't be able to get all of them, but you can get some of them. Other than that, I pretty much think that's all I have. I appreciate you guys for watching this video, and leave a like and a comment, and I appreciate it.